What's up, everybody? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I still have one more Christmas to go to. Tomorrow, we're going to my mom's. And I think we're having turkey. I don't know. But guys, I hope you had a great holiday, a great Christmas. Still got New Year's. But we just thought we'd jump on here tonight, myself and a few guests, and hang out for a little bit. Probably the last time we'll go live this year, maybe. Who knows? We might do another 10. It's us. You never know. Myself for sure. So I'm going to be able to show off a couple things I got for Christmas. One pop. I bought a pop today at a pizza restaurant, of all places. We'll talk about that a little bit. Maybe go over some YouTube statistics for the year of 2024. I was floored by a couple of them, to be totally honest with you. So, without further ado, we do have a guest tonight. He's not really a guest. He's more of a brother. He's a brother from my mother that lives over the ocean. I don't know. I don't even know my mom. So here he is, Ryan Noki. There's some dude behind him on the TV as well. So watch out. What's up, Bergie?
How you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Good. Yeah, there is a guy behind me on the TV. It's actually my own videos.
Oh, there you go.
YouTube trick or tip: you watch your own videos on a different account.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't add up to loads of views, but it helps.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I am doing awesome. How about you? Did you have a good Christmas, good holiday?
It was a quiet Christmas, but it was chill. I felt like it was a different kind of Christmas. I felt like it was the end of a year. I don't really like Christmas. I've said this many times. I'm not a very festive person whatsoever. I live alone, don't have kids. So, Christmas is for kids in my eyes. But yeah, it was good. It was chill.
Yeah. You say that, and I'm not like the biggest Christmas person. I don't really care about the presents and the gifts. I just more of the family time, with friends and family and all that, to me, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong. I like when I open stuff and get stuff, but it's not what it's about. But I think in our over commercialized country and world, that's what it's become. It's become more of what you get, what I get, what he get, why'd he get that? It's like, come on. Remember why are we doing it? So
I hear you. I get way more joy out of gifting gifts than receiving them.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been that way. And this year, especially because I don't have many friends that are around where I live. I always talk about Amy, my bestie, and her family and the kids. And this year, I gifted Amy things from my personal collection within my Funko collection. Like, I know that she's wanted a couple of... She's a massive Daenerys fan. She loves Daenerys. And I've been whittling down my collection quite a lot and just getting rid of some stuff. So I gifted her, was it Daenerys on Dragonstone, the Funko Pop? Okay. It's been sat on my display for 3 years. There's now a hole in my display from where it was. But I got more joy out of gifting that to Amy this year for Christmas because I know how much it meant to her to have that than for me to be sat on my unit for over 3 years. And it didn't cost me anything to buy a gift. So it was, that year I went down that style with it. Hey, Umpty.
Exactly. Hey, Umpty, what's up, buddy? You say that, and I've got all this stuff behind me here. There's a lot of that stuff that I know other people are looking for currently, or they want for their collection, and it's just sitting there. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It really means nothing to me. It's a pop in a box, and X, Y, or Z's looking for it, and they'd really love to add it to their collection, and I'm just sitting on it. I don't know why. I think that will change this year. I think, there'll be some more gifting, some more giveaways, some more just boxes being sent to people with stuff in it. So I'm going to be whittling this down behind me and moving on to different and more friendly things. So.
Yeah, I hear you. I decided, my life hasn't been the best. Nobody's has. I'm not here to say that, to ask for sympathy or anything, but I've been through homelessness. I've now got a very secure property where I live, and I'm never going to be homeless ever again. and I've been able to have the joys of being able to collect things again over the last couple of years. But I feel like now it's time to grow out of those collecting trousers or shoes, because I want to travel and I need money to travel, and I can't just rely on the day-to-day money that you get, because it doesn't work, because bills have to be paid for that kind of stuff, and I need to try and save. So I need to get rid of a lot of the stuff I've got, or to be able to make the moves that I want to move. But I'm not going to stop being part of the collecting community or anything like that. I'm always going to be around.
No, it's in me now. It's in my blood now. But I see where you're going with that. And we were both like this a couple 2-3 years ago. We were, especially me. I was buying everything I could find because I'll collect it and I'll put it on a shelf and I'll never play with it, never do anything with it. And it got to the point where it's like, what am I doing? And now when I do get something, which I'll show 2 things that I just picked up, or one I picked up when I was gifted, that mean more to me than just buying a box to buy a box.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Here, for example, prime example, the Bitty Pops came out for Game of Thrones. When the news dropped that they were coming out, I was so elated and so happy. And I was even contemplating, do I just grab a couple? And I never did, because I'm going through the motions of getting rid of my collection. I don't need to start adding things to that I then I'm going to later maybe regret in a couple of months' time, because values drop or the market isn't as popular anymore and stuff like that. So it's just
exactly.
If House of the Dragon comes back with season 3, which it will, I'm sure there might be another wave. I'm expecting another NFT wave in February for the Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon. And right now, I don't even know if I'm going to pick any of them up, because I'm in that mindset of don't fail the plan that you've got in the second month of this new year. If they do drop them in February, it's just a teaser and it's a tempt. They're going to be there in 12 months' time when you might have been able to go and travel and then pick them up,
Yeah, because they'll actually be a physical thing you could hold at that point.
Exactly.
And everything we've seen from NFTs and pops in general, collecting in general, the values are plummeting on a lot of this stuff. Now, the Game of Thrones ones from before, they're holding their values. Some I don't quite understand it, but they still are. I was floored when I looked those values up. It was just.
I think that's $90. I think.
Like that, yeah.
And Funko Pops don't usually sit at that range. It's either 10 or 200.
Yeah.
So usually, for it to sit mid-range,
the newness wears off. There's new things, and it just they settle. Well, for some reason that NFT set has settled at a higher pace than any others, which for the collector who wants to flip them someday, that's awesome. But for the guy that didn't get in them and now wants to get in them, it's like, it's hard,
Yeah.
But there again, like you said, if your plan is to go travel here, travel there, do this or that, even if it's not travel, if it's just to do whatever, you really have to think, is it worth me dropping, let's say, 200 pounds? Yeah, see what I did there. 200 pounds on NFT cards and hopefully getting something, or waiting a year, spending 200 pounds and getting maybe the whole set.
Yeah.
But in that year, you were able to go to, Germany. You were able to go to France. You were able to live life.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, you still got what you were interested in. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's not all just traveling. I want to learn to drive. I don't know how to drive, and it's only going and getting more expensive. Like a Funko Pop is now cheaper than a lesson to drive. It's like $30, if not more, for an hour's lesson. And sometimes they charge you 2-hour minimum, so you have to do like nearly $100.
Yeah,
it's crazy,
wow.
And then they're bringing in new laws where if you fail on your first time, you can't resit for another 4 months because there's a backlog of people wanting to take tests. So they're making people wait 4 months to be able to resit if you fail. It's like, oh, okay. But I need to fix it. Is that the Marvelous Movie Milky? Yeah, that's my other movie channel.
Yeah. To infinity and beyond. Great.
It's it's the channel that I'm using to watch my Ryan Milky mix on here. So if you go to my Ryan Milky 14 YouTube channel and go to my homepage and then just click play mix, it will just play the mix of my popular videos that I've put in there that I want people to see.
Nice.
And it's going to look back at some 2024 stuff as well in there. There's some Funko hunts, as you can see. There's some Funkos on the shelf right now.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. That's Jeremy was going to join us, but some family came into town tonight. We were going to talk to him about his new channel. Was it Bedtime Stories?
Yeah, J&M Stories. Bedtime Story with J&M, is it?
Yeah, something like that. He changes the name quite frequently, but awesome channel. Basically, he writes his own script, and then they're true crime stories that you just listen to. A little bit of background scenes and stuff. But awesome channel, and he's grown that thing like ridiculous this year.
Crazy
numbers, and we're just so proud of him. I need to take some lessons from him for sure.
Yeah. I wanted to pick his brain because he's just done what I want to do in the next 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I want to ask you. So we know it's Jeremy, right? We've heard Jeremy's voice. We've spoken to Jeremy on many hours on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Do you disconnect from that friend mentality when you watch the content? Because I find I sometimes do.
Yeah.
I sometimes find I forget that I'm listening to Jeremy and I'm just absorbed in the content. I will put my hands up and say I don't always enjoy the stories because they scare me. I will be honest.
Okay.
But I still listen. I'm more of I think when I watch them, my analytic brain goes and I'm like, we could add that. You could add that. Because I'd always ask for feedback sometimes and stuff like that. So yeah, but can you take your mind out of I know who that guy is and then still enjoy the content?
Yeah, because I'm the type of person that I don't watch it. How am I going to put this? I don't watch a video because of who it is. I watch a video because of the content.
Okay.
There are some people that
I'm different.
I love the person and I love what they do, but I can't watch their video. And then there's other people that I love their videos. I can't stand the person, but I still watch the video because it's informative or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best way I can put it. But yeah,
that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
I can disseminate Jeremy away as a friend, as a brother, and just watch the video and listen to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like I said, that's the way I look at videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos because I'm out here in the garage. I'm working, so I either have YouTube on or I'm listening to the death metal. So.
Yeah. No, hey, I'm the same. I usually only ever watch YouTube throughout the year, unless it's Christmas time, because then I watch we are in the UK. We have long-running television soap operas, just like you might have heard of EastEnders or Coronation Street or Emmerdale. Like Coronation Street's been going for 50 plus years, and there's 3-4 episodes every single week without a fail. The only thing that beats that is WWE. That's been going for about 30 years, but that's every single week for the American version. Yeah. They always have fun at Christmas, like characters will get killed off and stuff like that. So I usually tend to watch them around that time. But I'm usually always watching YouTube, always. But there are people that I follow on YouTube that no matter what the video is, I will watch them. I don't care what the actual video is. I will watch it because it's their newest video. Yeah. And maybe that's blind faith, and I shouldn't be like that. But I just love the personalities. Even I watch a lot of people that do movie reactions. I might not like the movie they're reacting to, but I like them and I like how they react to things. So I'm interested to see, how do they react to that, regardless of whether I like the movie or not.
Yeah. Well, what route what rabbit hole I've gone down the last 3 weeks. We'll talk about that next year for sure. But, there's a lot of content out there for that rabbit hole. There's a lot of great channels. There's a lot of wow channels that, again, like I said, I don't like the person's voice or the way they do things or whatever, but their content is good because they're teaching me.
Yeah.
But I may silence them out and just watch the video, watch what their hands are doing instead of listening to them. There's sometimes I'll mute the TV just to watch the video so I don't have to hear the person talk. Because they're talking their way through putting this bolt here and turning it, and I can see it. I don't need you to tell me you're doing it.
How crazy would that be if YouTube gave us those kind of statistics? 70% of your video was muted. What?
Hashtag we don't like your voice.
That'll be the next thing Jeremy will complain about in the group. YouTube just told me that 99% of my videos are muted.
Yeah. So
I only watch it for the rain, bro.
I don't have to worry about this because we have YouTube Premium. But when you're watching a video, and funny thing is this came up on Jeremy's channel, and we all talked about it a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you have YouTube Premium or not. So do you get ads?
I do on my main account.
Okay. So anybody out there who's watching and doesn't have YouTube Premium, at some point during your video, an ad's going to run.
If they're monetized. If the channel you're watching is monetized.
Yeah, if it's monetized, an ad's going to run. If you're not watching on YouTube Premium. Is that something that deters you from watching that content or that creator? Or are you like, it is what it is? And then the next question, do you skip it when you have the first chance? Or do you let the commercial play through? Because in all honesty, the more that you let that commercial play, the more that creator makes.
So I want to ask the caveat of separate the two. Inbuilt ads or ads that I can click a skip button. So when I say inbuilt ads, I mean I could be talking to you and then the next minute I'll say, and the good thing about talking to Charles is that this video is sponsored by BetterHelp, and things like that. That's built into the video and it's in the script. Or do you more mean the one that comes up where you can skip it?
I'm talking about the one that just pops up at moments, no notice, no nothing. The speaker of the video takes a 4-second pause and boom, you're into a TV commercial.
I usually skip them if I see them.
Okay. Yeah.
I actually have a technique now on YouTube. I don't know if you know this, but if you're watching on a TV or if you get advertisements on your phone, you can press up on the advertisement to the little information thing and click stop showing me this video, return me to my video. And it will get rid of the 3-minute ad that you're being forced to watch. And it will take you straight back to where you were in your video. Because sometimes you get forcible ads that you cannot skip, and they're 3 minutes long, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
But I wanted to mention that the separating the two, because I don't know if you've noticed over this year, especially for me, how many more people are putting integrated ads into their videos now, in their script. Like they're talking to you about something, and then they will instantly go into a script and tell you that it's sponsored or this is an ad, and those you can't skip because it's part of the video.
It's part of the video. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that I watch does. I know the Fat Electrician, he'll do his little montage at the beginning, and then boom, he's into a commercial. You can't skip it. It's him doing it, which I totally understand. I mean, to put great content out, you need to do stuff like that.
You need to diversify. Yeah, you need to make money.
Yeah, and they're doing it at the beginning because that's when people are watching. A lot of people tune out halfway through or 3/4 of the way through.
Good point. I wonder if you can assimilate them doing that to the birth of Rumble, because Rumble had that feature, didn't it, where you would be live and it would give you an ad read to read there and then.
Yeah.
Whilst you were live, it wasn't something that you had to click a button for. So I wonder if seeing the uprise of it in YouTube videos in the video has come from maybe what Rumble was trying to do.
I think maybe because like Rumble, which I've kind of let go, but on Rumble, like if you were doing a live just like we are tonight, and let's say we had 10 in the chat, that on the side it would say promote or something like that. I don't remember what it was called, but you could click on it, and when you clicked on it, and there was no people in the chat, you could click on it, and you could read a script that would pop up on screen. You just read the whole script, word for word, and boom, you were You know, if there was 30 people in your chat and you were getting 3 cents per viewer, so you got 90 cents for doing it. And it was in your account the next day, in your Rumble account.
Yeah.
You know, I could honestly see YouTube doing something like that at some point in time. It works for Rumble. Why wouldn't YouTube try it?
Yeah, I completely agree. Completely. And maybe there is a way out there. I don't know if the streamers, you know, these big gaming streamers and stuff that get 20,000 viewers or 8,000 viewers at a time, maybe they have some sort, because they have, it feels like they have extra privileges on YouTube when it comes to streaming. Like, I didn't know you could stream to YouTube Shorts, but I've now started seeing on YouTube Shorts that you can go live and it's laid out like a short with the head at the top and the content at the bottom. And I'm like, I didn't know you could do that.
Well, we talked about this the other night. A YouTube Short can be 3 minutes long now too.
Yeah, I got the notification on my phone. Express yourself more. Shorts, 3 minutes.
So what makes, I guess, the orientation of your camera or phone or the video, what makes a difference between a 3-minute video and a 3-minute short now?
Exactly what you just said, the orientation of your phone. 16 by 9 or 9 by 16. That's it.
That'd be the only difference.
Yeah, vertical or horizontal content. That's it. And because if you have horizontal content on a vertical platform, it doesn't look right and you're not going to get that many views because it's only a little box in the middle of the available space that's given to you on a phone screen.
Yeah.
Crazy what's been going on with it all.
No. So we know you have Ryan Milky 13.
14.
I know. 14. You got Wrestle Realm. What Anthony Blaze, what is up? We were just going to talk nothing about Fortnite. So, what's up, buddy? What's up? Hope you had a good holiday, for sure.
I have 4 channels, and that's it. I'm stopping at 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, I've got the Milky's Marvelous Movies, which is in the chat. I've got Ryan Milky 14, which is my main. I've got Wrestle Realm, which is my wrestling channel. And I have Ryan Goes Pro, which is my new GoPro Hero 6 dedicated, or just GoPro dedicated channel, which you will see more of. It just that is entailed with my travels that I spoke about earlier in the stream. How I want to travel and stuff. So yeah, you'll see some more videos from that, but it is out there. You asked me, I think it was last week or the week before, to come up with some predictions. I won't give them you now because I don't think that's the night for the predictions, right? For the new year.
No, we're going to do that. We'll either do that New Year's Eve or maybe New Year's Day sometime.
Okay. Well, I've been preparing. I do have some extensive notes on all 4 of the channels. I have predicted milestones for subscribers, for video uploads, for collaborative efforts, for all sorts of stuff. So yeah, that'll be a good live stream. But I've got 4. So what about you? If you're going to throw that one at me and uncover the veil of how many YouTube channels I'm secretly working with. Milky, don't forget about the Wonka YouTube channel. Yeah. Didn't that get demonetized, bro?
Yeah, that's where you melt the chocolate in a weird way.
Remember, I was the guy behind that terrible Wonka thing in Scotland that year. I'd love to do that with you as well at some point, Charles. I'd love to get together and do a video where we react to the best moments in 2024 pop culture or like world culture, because there's loads of those videos flying around right now, and it'd be cool to reminisce and go back.
Definitely.
Like apparently rabbis were climbing out of holes in America in January last year. There was an underground tunnel in New York City between some rabbi churches and some all sorts of stuff. And I don't remember that news, but that happened.
I don't know about that either. No.
You're undercover at the Wonka factory. Always, bro. Yeah, that's because I'm growing this beard to be an Oompa Loompa. Yeah. So yeah, how many channels have you got, Charles?
So I had Poppin in the Show Me State, Poppin, Missouri. We have Let's Chat with Veterans, which, is slowly losing subs now for some reason, but it's all right. I had the Woodworking 2 Dirty Hands. Haven't put anything on there since we got done with Big Easy's table, actually, to tell you the truth, to be honest with you. We had a laser channel, Luther the Laser. We really never said anything about it. We did a couple of videos, a couple of lives. I don't think anyone ever realized it was us, but we have that. That's pretty dormant. So basically we have 2 maybe a third.
Okay. Interesting.
Actually, I'll put it this way: we have three.
You've got three channels, but two of them we know about. One of them not so much.
Yeah, one is a complete secret. The Horseman know about the third one. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not here to promote my other channels, especially not within the collecting community. I want people to go over there and watch that content if they're interested in that content. Mm-hmm. Nothing against anyone else. That's just the way. It's just the way I am with it now, because I've learned over the 4 years of doing this that you can't dilute the audience. That's what your iMilky channel is. It's a completely and utterly diluted audience, where I started with gaming, went heavily into collecting, and then settled on Game of Thrones. But I don't know if I should start a new Game of Thrones channel, but I just think my pride is too much behind the Ryan Milky name and the Game of Thrones fandom that I want to keep it on there. And eventually, if I just keep at it with the Game of Thrones content, it'll eventually work its way into the algorithm and hopefully sort itself out away from the collecting community that don't want to watch Game of Thrones, or they've heard me go on about it for too long, you know?
Yep. What's up, Christina Payne? Thanks for joining us.
Christina Payne. Blaze says, I've been so lazy during my vacation. He texted me an image today that he tried this new lobster spot. I love lobster. And he sent me an image of it, and I was so disappointed. It was like 90% fries, and then this tiny little lobster roll. And I was like, I messaged him. I said, bro, I'd have just got 4 lobster rolls with no fries. That's it.
My question is, where do they get lobster in the desert, Anthony? I mean,
yeah, it's a very, very good point. Where do they get lobster from in the desert?
What's up, Johnny Knight? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Johnny Knight. Good to see you.
Kind of reminiscent for the year.
Drinking some beer, that right?
Talking about our channels that we may or may not have. So, but yeah. And I agree with Ryan. You know, the third channel that we have going, again, Ryan put it pretty much spot on. We don't want to dilute the viewership with collectible people, because honestly, the third channel I have is nothing about collecting, nothing. So, at some point, it'll be put out there what the name of the channel is and what it's about, but just not right now. So.
Blaze says it was from Maine. I don't understand, but isn't that the other fucking side of the country?
Oh yeah.
Maine is above New York, and you're in Arizona on the bottom left. Like, that's a long fishing pole, bro. I know you play Fortnite, but that's a long fishing pole.
Yeah, it is. It is. It was so good. Won't get fries next time.
Good.
I've never had lobster.
I love proper lobster, like homemade or even like a restaurant style. But
I'm not huge on shellfish, fish in general.
Okay.
Shrimp. I'll eat shrimp. Around here, if you get fish, it's fried, like catfish, perch, stuff like that. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just Dad always had this theory: if it had fins or feathers, it wasn't fit to eat.
Okay.
Because he had so much of it in the military. So,
that's a really good one.
back when he was in the military, that's what they fed him: chicken and fish. So, yeah.
And your dad was a Marine, right?
He was a Marine. Is a Marine. And then he got out of the Marine Corps. Later on, got into the Army Reserve. That's actually where he met Mom. She was in the Army Reserve at the same time.
Cool.
He retired from the Army as a recruiter, getting people in. So.
Nice. I only referenced that because I was speaking to you last night about Squid Game that I watched, and I made a reference how there was some Marine jokes within some of the contestants in there, and I was like, oh, I know you're going to enjoy those kind of jokes because they were making me laugh and they weren't like bad or anything like that. But I was like, this morning I was questioning, was I getting that up? Was he even a Marine? Was Charles's dad Marine? I couldn't get it right in my head. I was like, I think he was.
Oh yeah. Till the day he passed, he was Marine.
You'll like it. One of the contestants has a tattoo. I won't give too much away, but he has a tattoo, and then he points out to another guy his tattoo. And as soon as he sees the tattoo, he instantly turns into, "You're higher rank than me, so I need to be yes, sir, yes, sir." It was
Oh, yeah.
very good. I can't wait for you to watch it. And I finished the whole thing, by the way. It's done.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of last night. I'm like, I can start watching it because I didn't work today because I'm still under the weather. But I was like, I'm gonna start it. I'm like, nope, I'm not, because I'll be up all night. I'll watch the whole dang thing, and then I'll have to wait another 17 months for the next season. So
I finished Squid Games 2 as well, please. Takes 3 episodes to get to the game, so you can watch 2 episodes before you even get to the games. There is only 7 episodes in the season, and I'll leave it there because there will be a season 3, and it will be the finale season. But,
is there 456 players this time too?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm pissed off at the way it ended, but hey, it's TV. I get it. As soon as it ended, I was like, shit, I should have watched all that. It's probably going to be 4 years again.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly why I didn't do it.
It was 2019 when the first one came out.
Exactly. So what I might I might go back and watch season 1, roll into season 2, take a little bit more time. 2 days.
Yeah. Last night I was downloading it because I don't have my Netflix subscription till January 1st. So I was downloading it off my site, and then I sat down all comfy, put it onto a pen stick and everything, moved over to the TV, plugged it in, and I was like, right, let's finally watch all this Squid Game on the big screen. And then I realized because I downloaded it, I didn't have the English version. I had the Chinese version, and it didn't have subtitles. It didn't have subtitles, so I'm like, I can't sit here and watch this. I don't understand what's being said, and I can't read what's being said. So I then had to get back up from my comfy seat and come to where I am now, and watch it on the PC because I could turn the subtitles on. Yeah, it was fun. I sat here for 7 straight hours and absolutely loved it. And there was bits in it. I was thinking, this feels too similar to the first season. I don't know if this is. And then instantly it would flip me. Oh no, they changed it up on me. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. And yeah, it was good. It was very good. I think you'll really enjoy it.
I kind of wish they'd bring back the live action Squid Games again, like they did.
They might.
I
might
thought
bring
that
a season 2 out, but I don't think. Yeah.
Probably not. Speaking of that, have you been watching? Was it Beast Games on Amazon?
Yep, I've watched all of the 3 episodes.
Yeah. Well,
What do you think to that? I know you're not a massive fan of Mr. Beast, but what do you think to the game show?
I haven't watched it. I saw a commercial last night while watching the football game about it. And I'm like, yeah, I might check it out, but I don't know. It seems like it's just a play off of Squid Games to me, And again, like you said, I'm not a huge fan of Mr. Beast. He does a lot of the great in the world, but he also does a lot of bad in the world. But that's everybody. So
yeah, no, I hear you. I like it. I did notice something though. Like Mr. Beast is massive, right? And he deserves all the stuff he can get, or deserve that he comes at him for all the bad stuff if he did the bad stuff that he's been accused of.
Yeah.
But just for Amazon to connect with him on that level, I think it is the biggest prize money ever available on a television show in American history, and I think in the world, because no one else has had. There was one game, 4 people were given the opportunity to walk away with $1 million each, and none of them clicked the button for their teams. And apparently no one's ever turned down $1 million live on TV or something like that. Pretty crazy. But there's controversies behind it all, of course. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But I'm watching it. I'm part of the norm. I'm part of the culture. I'm watching it. But what surprised me more was once I'd finished watching episode 3, because now they're coming out every Thursday, 1 episode a week. You got the first 2 at the start, and now it's every episode every week. But what surprised me after watching Mr. Beast was that you might have seen Ryan Trahan, the guy that trades a penny and goes across America. Have you seen that series on YouTube?
I've seen bits and pieces of it, yeah.
That entire series is on Amazon Prime. That entire series is on Amazon Prime.
Huh.
And it's been changed to Amazon Prime. It's not the YouTube videos. It's the same videos, but it's been re-edited and it looks better and it's sharper and it's the same series. It's the same penny series, but it's on Amazon Prime. I was shocked. I was like, okay, so they are working with other YouTubers, and Ryan Trahan's massive, so I get it. But
yeah,
I was like, that's an interesting way to go forward. I never thought, like, we're getting YouTubers in the boxing ring, we're getting them on Amazon Prime. A YouTuber was in House of the Dragon season 2. She was the pirate woman I hated. So they're getting a lot of notoriety over the world for YouTube. Getting a lot of recognition.
It's a lot of money. There's a lot of money.
Yeah.
In fact,
did you have some stats that you wanted to share? I know you mentioned stats.
Yeah, I was reading that.
I'm going to bring it up on screen or just read them off?
I'll just read them off. So these are YouTube statistics as of December 2nd, 2024. The average. What do you think the average length of a video on YouTube is right now? Taking into account that there's currently 3.9 billion with a B videos on YouTube.
The average monetization is 8 minutes long, so it has to be higher than 8. I'd say around 10 minutes.
Okay. 12 minutes and 26 seconds.
Okay. 12 minutes and 26 seconds.
That's crazy, I think.
That is crazy.
So daily, there are 2.4 million videos uploaded.
That puts me to shame. I haven't uploaded anything in 38 days.
I'm not far from it, brother. I'm not far from it.
Oh, thanks, YouTube.
More than 90% of YouTube's global visits come from mobile devices.
Okay.
Now,
what's your ratio?
What's mine?
What's your ratio on the YouTube? Do you go more on your phone, on the laptop, the TV, Xbox?
I would probably say not. Well, 80% on the TV and 20% on my computer.
What about your phone?
No, I don't watch YouTube on my phone.
You don't use YouTube on your phone? You don't have the app? Do you have Studio app?
I just don't watch videos on my phone.
Okay. Do you comment with your phone?
Yeah, I can comment. I comment from my phone every once in a while, or if it's on the TV in the living room, I'll pull up on my phone to comment.
Smart.
On the live stream. I'm watching it on the TV, but I can comment still. And it pop, So
okay. I'm about 80% TV as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see here. India leads globally with about 476 million YouTube users.
Yeah, I don't get. Yeah, it's the biggest population city, isn't it? A continent. So yeah, I'd say that makes sense. So
we said that there's 3.9 billion plus videos on YouTube currently, as of December 2nd. What percentage of that do you think are YouTube Shorts?
Taking into account the years that the YouTube Shorts went around, but the fact that they're shorter now, I want to say about 32%.
That's not bad. Not bad. Anybody in the chat? Anthony, you got an answer? You got a guess?
He did say that Squid Game season 2 was good, but he's hopefully that there was a season 3 with the bad reviews. He saw that they filmed 2 and 3 at the same time, though.
Okay.
And so he says, go ahead.
And hopefully season 3 will come out really quick then.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be another 2 years. It's Netflix, so they've got Stranger Things to go through. They've got some other stuff to go through before we get back to that. She says the reality show 1,000 Sisters, which is filmed around here and includes some people I know, were discovered via YouTube.
Yep.
Okay. 1,000 Sisters. Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
So what? 23%. I said 23%.
20%.
Okay. So this about makes sense. YouTube's been out for, I think it was 2001 when YouTube came out.
Yeah.
So 23 years.
Something like that, yeah.
And Shorts have been around for about maybe 4, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's good.
How many users are in the United States? Now you got to remember, India has 476 million users. How many are in the United States?
41%.
No, it's in millions.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a lot closer than I thought it would be.
How many million in total?
There's how many in total users in the United States? I think our population, I don't know, is about 350 million, maybe 330, something like that.
It's about 100 million.
238 million. 238 million Americans have used
YouTube account.
Yeah, have an account.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Of the YouTube users, millennials make up 75% of that, which
came out in 2001. Makes sense.
Makes sense. That's their genre. That's their time frame.
It's our app. It came out in 2001, so everyone jumped on it then and kept it.
People before the millennial age don't know computers all that well. So yeah, totally makes sense. Here's a good one. What percentage of YouTube users are female?
Is this census taken before 2024 when females could now be in, or males could be in female changing rooms? Just checking.
Quite possibly. No.
30%.
45.7. Which makes sense, you know. That's about the breakdown in the world, 55-45, give or take.
45 female, yeah. 50 male and like 3% midget, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. China would probably be the biggest YouTube viewers, except it's blocked there, and they have no access to VPN. Exactly.
What?
I would say.
Repeat that. Sorry. Repeat.
So China, Umpty said China would probably be the biggest YouTube viewers, except you can't get YouTube in China, and they don't have access to VPN.
I did not know that either. I did not know YouTube was blocked in China.
Oh yeah. All that stuff is over there.
I knew TikTok was, but I thought that was because they had Russian implicated things, but I didn't know.
No.
Oh, interesting. I need to learn up on some stuff. I did not know that China was blocked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see here.
I'm not going to visit China then. I always wanted to go there, but if I can't upload a YouTube video.
Yeah. So here's a question. Every minute of every day for 365 days, how many hours of content are loaded every minute to the YouTube servers?
Jesus.
This floored me when I saw the number.
You just said it was like 3.9 million a day or something.
Let's see here. 2.4 million videos daily.
Exactly. So how many in the minute?
Yeah. How many hours of content are loaded every minute on the YouTube servers?
I couldn't even come up with a number off my head from that. It's got to be astronomical.
500 hours of content is put on YouTube every minute.
I'm just going to do a Google search on how many hours is 500. How many days is 500 hours?
24.
20 days.
About 20, yeah.
20.833 recurring days.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Okay.
Yep.
I thought I'd watched a lot of videos, but clearly not.
No, clearly not. Umpty said there's the population of the U.S. is 335 million. I said 330. Yeah, 350, 330, somewhere around there.
It could go up if you get Greenland. I've heard you might be getting Greenland. So.
Hopefully we do. We're going to make Canada the 51st state, so watch out, Johnny.
Yeah, and then do you count the crocodiles in the in the river that he's trying to claim as well? There's a river.
Oh, the Panama Canal.
Yeah, because remember I asked you guys the other day if Panama was part of America because I watched Breaking Bad, and they go to Panama City in Breaking Bad, and it's a very American show, so I just assumed that that's what that was, but apparently it's not. And now all this thing with it's going on that he wants to claim Panama.
Exactly. You
335 million people in the USA. Christ.
So taking that into account, 335 million is the population. In the United States, approximately what percent of adults have used YouTube at least one time in their life? Now, I would say that they're saying anyone over the age of 18.
330 million.
Huh?
So you're saying there's 335 million people in the USA, and
Yes.
You just said it was how many? What was the number you said?
I'd say anyone over the age of 18 because they're asking about adults.
What percentage?
Yep. It'll floor you.
48%?
Almost. 83%.
Almost.
Almost, yeah.
Almost double.
83% of adults have used YouTube at least once.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
83. Wow, okay.
Here's an interesting one. YouTube usage by generational group.
Like Gen Z and millennials and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's got baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z.
Okay.
And why do they watch it? What's the reason for watching YouTube, right?
My reason is entertainment.
Okay. So baby boomers say product understanding, how to, and entertainment.
Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. Gen Z is anyone 45 to 59. Nostalgic content, DIY videos. I totally agree with that.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not that age range and I don't watch those videos. So yeah, that makes sense.
So this here is, I think, both of ours, millennial, 28 to 44. News, product reviews, and entertainment.
Yeah, bang on.
Yeah. Gen Z, 12 to 27. And they say 12 because you have to be 12 to have a account, correct?
Yeah, but you don't have to be. Yeah, you have to be 12 to create an account, but you don't have to be 12 to watch YouTube because you don't need an account.
Yeah. I'd say they're going with account holders. So.
Yeah.
So 12 to 27 Gen Z, they watch it for humor, music discovery, and content creators, which isn't that anybody who makes a video on YouTube, a content creator?
So that shouts out to me that they're kind of down that path that I'm on where I will follow content creators regardless of the content they're creating. So that's what Gen Z are now doing. They're latching themselves onto creators.
Well,
that's for speed, I think speed is.
Gen Z are going to be the people following Ryan Tran. They're going to be the people following the Mr. Beast, all that stuff. Yeah. So they're
going to be the people following the Luau.
What's up, Luau? What's up, buddy? Hope you had a great holiday. You and the family. Yeah, exactly. I think the Luau is in Gen Z, isn't he? That 12 to 27.
12 to 27, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
He's in that. He's in that range somewhere.
Yeah. So I thought those were some pretty interesting statistics.
YouTube stats. Yeah.
Let's see. There is like hundreds of statistics here. Engagement rates of YouTube channels by follower count.
Luau says, I'm older than you, Charles. I don't believe that. Maybe Carlos, but not Charles.
I think he is by like just a couple years, though. It's not a huge difference. So with 1,000 to 5,000 followers, there's a 3.4% engagement rate. Now this is funny to me. 100,000 to 1 million subscribers, it's only 3.47.
Interesting.
So, to me, the lower follower,
the more the community, the better the engagement.
Yeah. Now this will floor you. Anyone over 1 million, 1.9%. But
of engagement, that's crazy.
If you think about it, the 1.9%, if you have over 1 million subs,
yeah,
more than likely half your video is going to be promotions for something or someone. People aren't going to watch commercials.
There's still 19,000 views.
Exactly.
1.9 is 19,000 views.
Yeah.
And I do admit I did have to use a calculator for that because I'm terrible at maths.
YouTube Shorts. How many wow. How many daily YouTube Shorts do you think what do you think the number of daily YouTube Shorts is?
Jesus.
It's an astronomical number that I can't even wrap my head around.
How many shorts are uploaded on a daily basis?
I don't remember. I don't think it's...
No, is that the question? Is that what you're asking me? How many shorts are on?
No, not how many are loaded. How many views do shorts get today, tomorrow?
Billions. It's got to be billions.
70 billion.
Yeah, it has to be. That's crazy. Luau says in the chat, Charles, you did open that package I sent you?
Yes, I did. No. Let me rephrase that. I did not open it yet. I'm going to open it Sunday, do a video, and drop it Sunday. I've been so busy. Thank you very much for the gift. But I just have not been able to open it yet. Been so busy with everything and then got sick and stuff. So, yeah. Yes. Thank you very much for it. And I will put a video out Sunday thanking you and everything. So,
yeah, you can drop it just before his live stream.
It's been here so long that, yeah.
Drop it just before his live stream. Make it a premiere. Make everyone, and then we send everybody from the premiere over to the live stream.
There you go. Can do that.
So always thinking. It's good to see you in the chat, Leo.
Yeah, it's good seeing everyone. Thank you guys for coming out. So they're saying that shorts 30 to 40 seconds are the most popular. They get the most views. So a real short one, a real long short. But now we just talked about that. Now they say you can have a 3-minute short.
Yeah. Which is basically an Instagram reel.
Yeah, exactly. So
I don't know if it's a short or not, but yeah, it's crazy that they're offering that. I don't know if that was just because I haven't uploaded for 30 plus days and they was like, let's just try and tempt Milky to do something. But I still didn't. Although I did upload a video on the wrestling channel. Yep. That was quite creative. It was completely AI generated, which was real fun.
It was nice. It was good. The songs were awesome. Definitely.
Yeah, it was fun. What do they consider engagement? Likes and comments. Yeah, I would say that's engagement. Likes, comments, shares.
Yeah.
Dislikes, because that's even also still a thing.
Yeah, you can go and dislike every video I got. It's still an engagement. I appreciate it. So, but no, like engagement, and there's a time period too. Like if you watch the video for so long, it counts as a view and all different stuff. Yeah. On a short, I don't know. I don't know what the criteria would be on a short.
Well, so I want to deep dive a bit more into your YouTube habits. What kind of YouTube viewer are you? Are you a dedicated viewer? So if you click a video, you'll watch it regardless? Or are you one to click out quick if you don't get what you're looking for? Or can things make you click off? I know you're a busy man, so like a phone call can make you stop watching a bloody video, for example, or somebody, a customer or anything like that. But like when you're deep into it and you've got space and you've got time to watch, is there many things that can take you off a YouTube video? Because you took the time to click it. You took the time to click it already. So.
Yep. The biggest thing for me is the thumbnail. If I click on it because I like what the thumbnail looks like, or I like what the thumbnail says, or the title says, and it's let's say just a 10-minute video, we're a couple minutes in and you haven't even touched on what your thumbnail said or what your title said, you're probably already lost me.
Wow.
You know, that's something that, to me, I hate clickbait. I've done it personally. I'm sorry to those that watch the videos. But I hate it. There's a lot of content creators out there that will do that every video. Well, touch on what you're talking about then. You know, there's a reseller that has 50 or 75, 100,000 followers on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, everywhere. He'll put a thumbnail up that's so eye-catching. I still resell, but I really don't. I mean, I've really slacked off on it because, well, we'll get into that later, but I really pulled away from that, let's say. But I still watch the reselling videos because it's something deep in my heart. And I like this guy, but 10 minutes in, let's talk about what your thumbnail says. Let's talk about what your title says. If it's not, I'm probably gone.
Okay. Okay, so for me, I think I mentioned backstage just before we went live, the majority of the videos that I watch on YouTube are about 30 to 40 minutes long. I watch a lot of like movie breakdowns, TV show breakdowns, reactions, stuff like that. So the thumbnail really doesn't matter to me. I'm more of a title guy. I will see what the title is. Thumbnails are appealing, but I get bogged down in people wasting real estate with the thumbnails. Like if it says it in the title, it shouldn't be in the thumbnail. I've always said that, but it is in my opinion 90% of every video I see. So it doesn't really bother me. But I don't know. I fall for the tricks that the YouTubers make. Like I watch, for example, I'll mention him. Froggy Flips is a YouTuber in America that goes around and does like garage sales and stuff like that. And he'll find a Grail video game, okay? But it'll be at the 37th minute of a 40-minute video. But in the first 30 seconds, he's showing me approaching that stall and seeing that game, and then he cuts away to him talking in his garage or whatever like that. And I get absorbed in the 30-minute video, and then I get to the point that I'm getting the payoff from the thumbnail, which is the Grail video game that I'm looking at, and it's already 3 minutes before the end of the video. So I don't know if that's me falling for the editing style of that kind of video, or if I just enjoyed the video. But I was waiting to get to the point that I seen at the beginning. You know, they flash it. So I know it's interesting.
Yeah, and again, not being too specific, but you know the rabbit hole I've been down lately, which will be revealed at some point. But there's a lot of those videos that I've been watching that have got me to click because of what is being shown to me. You know, when you hover over it, like especially on my TV, it gives you like 30-second, preview. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, that is pertaining to what I want to do next year. That's pertaining to what I need to learn. So I'll watch it. Well, it's a 25-minute video and I'm 12 minutes in and you're still doing your commercial for this company and you're still trying to unbox something, and it's like, Jesus, man, come on, bud.
Yeah, no, I get that completely. Do you read descriptions?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
Even on the TV?
Not on the TV, no.
Because you have access to. You have your TV remote. You can go to the like button, the comment.
Now, if I'm sitting out here on my computer, I'll read. Sometimes I'll look at the description. Especially if they're like, the plan for this is posted down below, or where I got this product is down below. So I'll go down to look at the links and stuff. But yeah, that's my biggest thing. My biggest thing is, Lane, let's get to the point.
Have you ever read a description before you chose to watch the video? Like I've clicked on a thumbnail and paused the video intentionally to read the description first.
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not.
Interesting. I'd love to have like a camera on us, like one day when we're like in YouTube mode and we just observe how we all work YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I posted 2 shorts of advent calendars that were terrible daily for 24 days, and I got a boost in my stats more than I was thinking would happen. Nice. Nice. I see a bit of folks posted in comments the timestamp when they were dragging the video. Yeah. Well, you can do, like, when you post a video, you can put chapters in, like split it and put timestamps in like the description box. You can even put timestamps in there, like this is when we, whatever, finally got out of the box, or we started this project, we did that, or we, found the video game at this point. There's sometimes when I will find those videos and I will jump to that point because that's what I'm interested in. I don't care that your carpet is yellow. I really don't. Mm-hmm. I want to see what I'm here for. I know that's hateful on my part and ridiculous.
No, you're completely true. I'm a massive fan of Logan Paul, and I watch the Impulsive podcast every single Monday. He has been incorporating chapters into his live stream videos, and now I'm probably watched 20% of his live streams because I skip through the chapters to the points that I'm interested in, because they tell you this is where he's talking about like NFTs, this is where he's talking about his baby, this is where he's talking about WWE, and I'll just like, okay, I just want to know what he says about WWE, and I'm out. Exactly. I don't need to listen to 3 hours of them joking with each other about NFTs and scams and stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, the traps definitely work.
G.I. Joe cards in a booster box.
Yeah. So speaking of WWE, if you don't mind, I'll go into WWE a bit. Wait.
Yeah.
What was the last thing we watched together?
What was the last pay-per-view?
Saturday night main event.
Yeah, we watched Saturday night. Yeah. That shit.
Yeah, see, I completely forgot. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it's crazy. I've taken that mental break through December, and I'm returning with the wrestling channel in January. So I've got big plans. I've got loads of coming. But yeah, basically, long story short, Netflix January 6th. We've got some big matches. Are you going to watch it? Are you interested to watching it on Netflix?
I think so because like it was on what was it on before, like USA, so I couldn't even watch
Peacock in USA.
And Peacock was only when it was like a pay-per-view.
Peacock didn't show Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, no. So they were only on cable TV, which is USA and what's the other one?
You got me. It used to be on
Fox, ESPN. I don't know what it's on. Yeah, I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, to me it was only on cable, so I could watch it on Peacock if it was a. And I'm still old school. I still call them pay-per-views.
They are pay-per-views. You just don't pay for them anymore.
The way I could watch them is it was on Peacock.
So I know for you it's going to be a bit of a transitional period for the WWE with the Netflix era, because they're still in a cable deal with Peacock for a good couple of months. But for me in the UK, and I did also learn today in India as well, that people in India, which we heard was a massive YouTube world, connected with the internet and online services like that. So that I'm sure Netflix is huge over there too. They're going to get everything: Raw, SmackDown, NXT, pay-per-views, all sorts of stuff as of January 6th. So that should be really interesting.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see how it holds up as a platform. Like, look at all the buffering we had for the Mike Tyson fight.
I don't think it's going to buffer as much, because I think the Mike Tyson thing was a worldwide event, where wrestling it will be worldwide, but not to the extent. I don't think.
You don't think it's bigger? I think WWE might be bigger than the boxing.
Well, like the Chiefs game, we watched it Sunday.
Yeah, what was that like? Did you watch that on Netflix?
Yeah, it was fine. We didn't have any buffering.
No buffering, no nothing. What was it like? What was it like with the advertisement times? Because like when the ball was dead, what would happen then?
Yeah, they just kind of throw a commercial in here and there.
Okay. Because they did say, didn't they, no commercials on Netflix? But if you read the small print, there are commercials in the live feature of Netflix.
I honestly think it was like split screen, kind of like Amazon does a lot of times. They'll keep the live footage of the game, which, they're in timeout or whatever, and then you got a commercial over here. So,
Humpty says he fast forwards through a lot of slot videos until they get to the bonus. See, I never do that. I think that's my payoff. That's my reward for sitting and watching the video that they've uploaded. Like, yeah, they probably spend $300 before they get to the bonus, but I enjoy them. Those ones though, I'm a very avid Candy Crush, very avid Candy Crush player, and they're the kind of videos I put on when I'm playing Candy Crush. I don't need to stare at the screen. I can just listen, you know?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But back to the WWE. John Cena's returning for a final sabbatical 1 year run in the WWE. And I put it out in Luau's chat a couple of weeks ago. What did he think to Cena winning the Rumble? And the Luau wasn't keen for it. The Luau was not keen for it. And I think it's inevitable. I honestly think it's inevitable that John Cena wins the Rumble this year.
He's got to win something. Yeah.
This is going to be his last ever WrestleMania in Vegas. It last ever, no matter where it is, but it's in Vegas this year. But this is going to be John Cena's last ever one. There have been rumors that Logan Paul will face John Cena at WrestleMania. What would you say to that kind of match? Do you think Logan Paul deserves that kind of match? I know Logan Paul gets shoehorned in to these matches regardless because of his following on social media. That's why he is there. But
yeah. He's the
do you think that would be a good match for WrestleMania? Would you enjoy that match?
I have to take my dislike for Logan Paul out of it. I don't think so. I don't think it would be a good match. No, let me rephrase that. I think it would be a good match. Does he deserve it? No. Does either one deserve it? No.
I would kind of disagree with that a little bit.
Whatever. So what?
Yeah. I think the match would be fantastic, honestly, because I do think that those big name matches with Logan Paul are good. I just honestly think that it's not right for John Cena's last ever WrestleMania match. I think John Cena needs to go against somebody, dare I say it, Randy Orton. He's never faced Randy Orton in a one-on-one match in WWE. No. And I think the first and last time could be very interesting at Mania. So that's my prediction. I think that in that time, I don't know if this is official, but you'll find out my official news and my predictions in the new year on the Wrestling Channel. But maybe I'll tease the part and say, what if Randy Orton was the one to beat a struggling Cody Rhodes for the title and was to hold it into WrestleMania and then John Cena wins the Royal Rumble and claims to go against Randy Orton, never having faced each other before and also having the title on the line, and John Cena being the one that is only one title away from breaking the Ric Flair historic number of 16 titles. Mm-hmm. I think that WWE are going to give John Cena a title run at some point in his final year and break that barrier.
I think they almost have to.
WWE are a company of moments. They make those moments, right? And I think John Cena all over the news, 17-time world champion, best ever, and then it's the year he goes out. It has to happen, right? Mm-hmm. You can see it.
I agree with you, and then I also agree, with Orton being in there, him losing, I could see that being his final as well.
Orton's last match?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know about that.
With all his injuries lately?
Yeah, but I think the recent injury is a work because it was a protected power driver from Kevin Owens and he was safe. But I don't know if he's going to go out that early. I think he's still got a bit more in him. But it could happen. It definitely could happen. But yeah, I just think that's all I'm saying. John Cena has got to be the 17-time champion at some point in 2025. Yep. And that is a snippet from my predictions of 2025 wrestling. It's getting good.
So while we're talking WWF, WWE, I picked something up today.
Oh, really?
We went to a local pizza shop. We've never tried it before. It's been around for probably a year or so. They've had a couple different locations, a little family-run thing. Have heard that pizza's awesome. Their appetizers, everything's good. Building used to be a bar, and then it was a Chinese restaurant. Then it was like a ladies' boutique, and now it's a pizza store, so pizza restaurant. So all over the place, right? Pizza, I give it a 7 out of 10. It was good, a little different, but it was good. But upstairs, they have a collectible store, toy and collectible store. They just opened it like 2 weeks ago. They don't have much stuff in it. They had some pops. They had some Star Wars Black figures, some Marvel stuff, a couple comics, video games, stuff like that. Of course, I was drawn like a moth to the flame to the Funko Pops, and I saw one that just screamed at me, "Take me home!" And then when I realized it was only $5, I'm like, "Okay, I'm taking this home." So I picked up Mr. America from the WWE line.
Okay.
I did not know who Mr. America was, but Red, White, and Blue Baby is coming home with me. So Mr. America, do you know who Mr. America is, Milky?
I didn't. No, I didn't know. I Googled it backstage because I was curious. So I do know now, but I won't let it out of the bag. I'll let us know.
So I actually got in the car, Googled it. Again, $5, right? Box is in really good shape. It's a newer one. It came out with Braun Strowman, Roddy Piper, Shotzi, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, and Eddie Guerrero was part of this line.
Okay.
Came out this year, actually. So, yeah, the luau got it. It is Hulk Hogan. And if I was smart, I would have just turned the box around and looked at it because he's right there. But I didn't know if it was like a play on the he was years ago, War Mask, American Patriot or something like that.
Okay.
Huge dude. And he wore the red, white, and blue. But I think it's just a cool pop,
Yeah, it's really cool. I thought it was Kurt Angle backstage at first. I was like, who's that? What?
So, yeah, $5. I had to pick it up. Found out that the little store does buy collectibles. So, probably going to take a few things up to him, and see what he'll give me. I don't care what he gives me. I'll just sell it to him, and, he can make it up on his end. So, yeah, that's pretty cool to be able to pick that up. It'll fit really well with the red, white, and blue stuff we got behind us and some other stuff that's arriving here shortly. So.
Nice. Yeah. I did Google it. It was Hulkster in 2001. He was ousted from the WWE, and then a couple of weeks later, some vignettes were running of a masked man that sounded and acted just like Hulk Hogan, but was called Mr. America. And it was a running joke and stuff like that. Here it was. But yeah, I have no memory of it as a child of that happening. So I must not have been watching at that point.
I don't remember it at all. And if you look at it, he's got the little gold mustache or yellow blonde mustache. I should have known it, but I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm like, I like it. I'm getting it. And again, $5. Couldn't pass it up, And they had some Chase pops and some stuff in hard stacks, and nice dude. He was actually standing there playing a video game while we were talking. Checked me out, and we left. But we'll definitely be going back to see what new product they have from time to time, and like I said, sell him, see if he'll buy some stuff from me. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But if he does, he does. So
yeah, I did get something I was going to show. I got a Christmas gift arrive on Christmas Eve, which was
nice.
Really, really cool. So I'm part of a Instagram group called Just Ryan. I believe it's Just Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the people in there are basically called Ryan, and they do meetups in America. Or I've been having conversations with them a while. But anyway, long story short, they did a Secret Santa. And I thought, I've got to get involved in this. I've got to get involved. So I got a gift from another Ryan around the world. And it was a 1,000-piece Game of Thrones puzzle.
That is awesome. Yeah.
Which came in, and it's really, really cool. And it's high quality. It says on the back, so I believe it. Yeah. I'm gonna do a video. So I reached out to another Ryan that you might be familiar with, Fish Sticks. He's also called Ryan. And yeah. I gave him the invite to the group, and then I sent him some pictures of that, and he was like, "That's really, really badass." And he gave me a cool idea to put it in a frame. So I'll make it and then put it in a frame, and then it can be something on the wall in the studio. So
Nice.
Stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned for videos for that on the main channel. Probably going to do like a time lapse thing. I'll put the GoPro facing down on the table, and then I'll just build it whilst it's recording, and then make it into one video. So it's, in that one video, you see it all being built from nothing.
Nice.
Probably do something like that. So yeah, that was something I can show off because I don't usually have much to show.
Yep. And then I did get this one for Christmas. Santa brought it for me. Something that I saw, and I'm like, I need to have that as well. I don't know. Getting out of Funko again, but I had to get old Dick Buckets from the Bears to add to the collection. I'm only missing a couple Bears now, I think. It's definitely one that I wanted. And
so that makes me. So do they bring out new Funko Pops when you sign new players, or is it only Legends that get the Funko Pops made?
Yeah, both.
So like the line's always ever growing, and like when they sign new folk and stuff like that.
Yeah, some, a lot of them lately. Let me see here. So the ones on the back of this one are Legends for sure.
Okay.
You got Dick Buckets. You got Chad Johnson, who was he with the Lions, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I may be completely wrong. He was a wide receiver. Terrell Davis was a Denver Bronco running back. Warren Moon was a quarterback for the Oilers. And Mean Joe Green was a Pittsburgh Steeler. I think defensive lineman. But.
And how are the Bears doing?
So what are you doing this weekend?
Okay.
We are 4-12, I believe it is now. We lost last night 6-3.
Oof. That's terrible. A low-scoring game and you still lose. That's terrible.
Yeah, 3 field goals all night long. So it was hard to watch. I kept well hydrated. Let's just put it that way.
And am I wrong or right by saying that the Buffalo Bills beat the Lions last week? Did they beat the Lions?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I can't remember. I don't know. I just know I watched some content and it was coming up. So who's going to win the Super Bowl then? Because it's past Christmas now, so you should be able to make an.
I do have one bit though. So this week, I believe it's this Sunday. The Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions play each other, right?
Okay.
I believe, and I may be incorrect on this, but I believe whatever team loses that doesn't win the division, right? Doesn't win our grouping. But they will be the first 14-win team to lose their own division because we have two. They're both like 14-2 or something like that right now. And it's crazy to think that a team with that kind of record doesn't even win their division, considering it's our division because we're usually bottom of the boat anyways. But Washington Commanders are going to win the Super Bowl. Okay. I'm going to say Bears again. Bears.
I'm going to say Chiefs.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm going to say Chiefs win it, and then live at the end of the match, that guy retires. The guy with the mustache that looks like the crab from SpongeBob.
Andy Reid?
Yeah. He looks like the red crab from Futurama.
Oh, Zoidberg.
Yeah, he looks like Zoidberg with the mustache. That's how I see it. It's just how my brain sees it. I think he retires once he wins another Super Bowl.
I see.
Four in a row, is it?
I see it would be 3 in a row. Yeah. I see the Chiefs playing the Lions, and I don't know. That's a hard one. I want to say Lions.
Okay, I've heard that the Lions are absolutely on fire. So
they're hurt though. They got a lot of injuries.
Okay,
a lot of injuries to key players, but they keep winning, which is
just like Liverpool. It's just like Liverpool. We keep winning.
So
interesting. Yeah, because we were with Liverpool. We were doing good for the last 3 years. Where we had Jurgen Klopp as our manager, and we were so close with Manchester City. It was literally neck and neck for so many years, and Manchester City would always beat us by 1 point. And this year we got a new manager. Arnie Slot, and Arnie Slot has just taken on a team that is unbelievable, and we haven't really lost much this season, and we're like 9 points in front of second place or something like that. It's pretty crazy.
That's good. Good.
Yeah, whoever's usually top at Christmas is usually a good shout for the win in it, and we are top by 9 points. So we've got 3 games to hopefully not throw away, and we should be all right.
Yeah.
Warren Moon was also quarterback for Vikings.
Yep. Yeah. I know he was with the Oilers, and I knew another team. I couldn't remember him.
Who played Christmas Day? Was it the Vikings and the Chiefs?
No, it was the Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Chiefs won. And then the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans.
And was there an injury in the Texan game?
The week before.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I heard some controversy with somebody. Some people were going crazy about some guy crying on the field. And all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, that I silenced that chat because I wanted to say something so bad.
Okay.
But I refrained from commenting on that. But
Okay.
yeah, the wide receiver, horrific injury, and the quarterback for the Texans, being human, showed emotion. And some people don't think he should have. They should have kept it to the locker room. He's a human being.
Yeah, and he's saying
show emotion.
Horrible on a pitch in full. Yeah.
I just When that chat came up in the group chat, I was like, I tried.
Yeah, it just shows I'm trying to keep my fingers in the pies with the football, because I know that this next season, so after this Super Bowl that's coming, I really want to get into a football league thing that you guys, all the guys do, and
Fantasy.
I want to get into a fantasy football thing, and maybe somebody can, I don't know, help me in the first season, or I don't know, we'll figure something out. But I want to get involved in one because I want to learn more about the sport for sure. Because I still don't know what I'm watching when I watch this shit. I'm like, why did the whistle just get blown?
I'll tell you what to do. You pick all New York Jets, and you're bound to win.
Okay. Well, I have influences from friends. I know I have, Jeremy loves the Chiefs. I've got Bills Mafia. Pops Mafia loves the Bills. And
you got Luau. He's big into fantasy stuff. Yep.
Yeah, he's into his fantasy stuff. I'm not sure what team he supports, though. I would have thought it would have been one of his teams in his area. I'm guessing in Philadelphia. Who's that? Who plays in Philadelphia?
Eagles.
The Eagles. See, I would have thought that was a basketball team. If you'd have said to me, who's the Philadelphia Eagles, I'd go, that's a basketball team.
No, actually, Philadelphia basketball is the 76ers.
Oh, okay. And who was the famous one that Michael Jordan played for?
The
Chicago
Bulls.
The Chicago Bulls in the red. Okay.
Umpty says, I have the hope for the Vikings, but I mean they weren't even supposed to be top of the division. Very true.
The Lions Vikings should be great ones and beat the Vikings this season.
Yeah, I think I know who the Luau roots for.
He hates the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a sticker or a pin?
Yeah, but I wouldn't know what reference it is to an American football team. He's a Bears fan.
That's what his sticker is. Or yeah. I don't know if that's who he follows or not, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you never know, because he has these badass rings and stuff that he's been sending out to folk, and they're all different teams. But I know he just gets loads of different stuff in mystery boxes, so. Did you watch any Christmas movies over the Christmas? I know that Lou put a challenge out that I don't think anybody answered to, but did you watch anything in general, any Christmas movies?
No. I watch Christmas Vacation. I have to every year. I had to watch that. I was gonna watch Red One, but I didn't. Not yet.
Okay. I would say don't.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from a lot of people. Don't waste the electricity, as Dad used to say, to watch something that shitty.
See, I watched something that I swear I've never seen. because I had no recollection of it whatsoever watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Really?
Really, bro. I literally sat down and I put it on and I was like, I remember Home Alone 1. I remember these two guys try and break into his house and he does all these traps and he does all these things. And then I watched the second one and I was like, I have never seen this. I've never, ever seen it. I've seen one with a completely different kid that isn't Macaulay Culkin. So I must have seen either 3 or 4 as well. But I'd never seen the second one because, honestly, it's probably my favorite Christmas movie right now. Home Alone 2. I thought it was absolutely genius. The woman with the pigeons in the Central Park. I'm guessing it's Central Park.
Yeah.
I have a massive love for New York, so it was a good movie. It was a good Christmas movie, and then I watched Die Hard afterwards because that to me, Die Hard is my Christmas vacation.
There you go. Yeah. Home Alone 2 takes place in New York. I don't know where 3. I think there's a third one.
The third one is without a different. It's a different kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd never seen it. I watched it on Christmas Eve, I think it was. I had never seen it because it was on a normal TV, normal terrestrial TV. We have BBC One, BBC Two, ITV Studios, and then we have Channel 4 and Channel 5. They're basically like the 5 channels that we have in the UK that are terrestrial or cable, you might say. We're back in a minute, and then we'll get another beer. 3 isn't even Christmas based. Okay. Yeah, but I did have questions coming off the second one though. What does the dad do for work? Because they are absolutely minted. Like they all fly to Florida, the whole family, on Christmas Day, twice in a row because they did it the year before as well. And
they flew overseas the first year.
Yeah, it's crazy. They all fly overseas.
Yeah.
The second year they all go to Florida and Kevin goes to New York, and then the mother is talking about the brother-in-law has an apartment in New York that he's renovating. Well, that must not be cheap. So like, okay, what are they doing? I wonder what the dad does. That's a good law question for the.
I did see that in Home Alone 1 when Kevin goes to the grocery store and he buys like toothpaste and bread and laundry soap and all kinds of stuff, and it was less than $20. I saw a video the other day where someone went and bought that whole thing again, and it was like $80 now to buy the same stuff.
Okay. So. Luau says, Dad is a businessman and Mum is a fashion designer. That came out this year. Okay. I wonder what businessman, because he is very, very minted. The house is huge. I've seen IRL videos where people go to that house and they will take photographs and stuff. And apparently the gates are shut, but if you get the lady on a nice day, then she will open the gates and let people go in. But I've seen people go on Christmas Day to that kind of place, and apparently you can get a taxi tour that'll take you to it and all sorts. It's crazy. It's just someone's normal house.
Yeah. It totally
you would think it'd be a studio lot or something, or owned by MGM Grand or a film company or something as property.
You think Macaulay Culkin would have bought it by now or something?
Yeah, well, yeah.
No.
House is for sale. Currently $5 million. Oh, okay.
Horseman.
I've got that in small change. No, I've got that in small change. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Mr. Beast, will you buy me the Home Alone house?
Yeah. No, I need to reach out to Ryan Trahan. I need Ryan Trahan's help to get the Ryanair flight from the UK to America, because he's the Ryan that'll help me fill it.
Oh yeah.
Reach out to him and say, yeah, I need your expertise and your knowledge. Because I think he did fly on he did a video where he flew on every airline in the world, and the last one that he flew on was Ryanair in the UK, which is a budget airline.
Nice. So, yeah. Oh. Where is For some reason, I remember where the house.
In LA, near the Hollywood sign, somewhere near there.
I don't know.
I don't know where it is. Hey, Mama J. Hope you had a good
In
Christmas.
Winnetka. It's in Winnetka, Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah. Because it takes place in Chicago, basically. Because that's where they fly out of. O'Hare.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Chicago International. Back in a minute. I'm back.
Hey, Mama J, what's up? So here's the house.
The Winnetka, Illinois house used in the Home Alone movies for sale for $5.25 million.
Yep.
It's found a buyer 7 months after it was put on the market.
Wow.
5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. Wow.
National attention is listed. Crazy. And it just happens to be a Funko Pop. Look at that. That's crazy. 5.25. But that area is money, dude. That Winnetka. Uh-oh. Here we go. Yeah, Winnetka area is money for sure. For sure. I know Cousin Eddie's house from the regular Vacation movie is in Boone, Colorado. And if you try to go there and film, they will run you off. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. So.
Any other movie sets that you've been to or visited? Is there any famous movies filmed in your area?
No. That's what we can talk about here. No, not the. I mean, there's been movies shot around here, but it's just been a little bit here, a little bit there. Nothing really.
Okay.
Probably the closest one now it was some Christmas movie they made in Arrowhead Stadium where the Chiefs play. Yeah.
A League of Their Own was filmed here.
Yeah.
A League of Their Own. I don't
Nice.
know what that is.
You never seen A League of Their Own?
I'm not sure because we have a. I think I've seen a show that's named that, but I'm not sure if it might be the same thing you're on about.
So League of Their Own is Tom Hanks, Gina Davis, Rosie O'Donnell. It's put during World War II, so like the baseball players and the men are fighting, so they basically make professional women's baseball.
No, I've never seen that movie.
And that's A League of Their Own, and they've got their own wing at the Cooperstown, at the Baseball Hall of Fame for it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty good movie, really. It stood the test of time, that movie, for sure. So, Madonna's in it too. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a series now on some network. I remember seeing that. Something about A League of Their Own TV series. Yeah. I remember that the other day.
Nope. Never heard of it. TV series is coming back. So are you gonna watch Stranger Things?
Probably.
Are you caught up with that?
No.
Have you watched any of it?
Yeah. I think I didn't watch like the last episode.
the 2.5 hour long final episode.
Yeah, I didn't watch the last
It's one of the best things on television or on Netflix, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, but I know that you like to keep things unfinished so that you don't have anything to wait for.
I haven't even watched the end of Umbrella Academy, which
honestly,
no.
Wow, you got me into that show, and I've watched more of it than you.
I watched all of it except I think the last one.
Yeah, I finished it. Wayne Gretzky's wife was in it too, and Laurie Pretty. I made my entrance from the same spot as they did. She was talking about Wayne having been on the night show the night before. Okay,
that's awesome. Now we're gonna have to watch the movie, look for Umpty.
I am a private eye detective. If people don't know this,
yes, you do find things.
We had our good friend Randy from Mystery Madness Collectibles was working his Christmas shift in a mall in Lexington, and it came up on the news, and I found it and I screenshotted it and dropped it in the group chat, and Randy was like, "How the hell did you get that?" He didn't even know he was being filmed.
Yeah, he didn't even know they were there doing it, I guess.
Yeah. Watch it and be disappointed, Charles. Umbrella.
That is one reason I stopped watching, because I don't want to be disappointed. But I've heard that, the ending is just piss poor on Umbrella.
Stranger Things is killer, says Lewell. I agree, and I can't wait for this new season. I cannot wait. Umpty says, I was in the split scene and you won't recognize me. The big scene, I was in a hot dog vendor leaving the park and it was cut. I tried to find it in a lost scene, but no luck. Oh, dang it. Wow, did you watch? Yeah, I think you did actually tell me you watched Squid Game. I think I got a voice note from you about Squid Game. Yeah, that one was interesting. We'll see. Charles hasn't seen it though, so I've not been too spoilery with it.
Yeah, I may watch an episode or two tonight.
It takes 2 episodes just to get to the games, so you're safe in that sense.
Yeah,
it was pretty fun though. As soon as it dropped, I was like, I have to watch it.
I didn't realize. Last week we talked about it being the day after Christmas, and then I forgot about it until yesterday. I'm like, oh man, I could have watched it the other night.
Yeah, and we had a Gavin and Stacey in the UK as well.
Jeez, my days are all screwed up.
A TV show in the UK I had called Gavin and Stacey. It was on years and years ago. James Corden, you might have known him. He was the host of the Late Show with James Corden in America until he came back to the UK. Well, they did the finale episode for the Christmas special. That was very nice. It was fun. It's the end of an era, you know. It was like when The Office ended or something like that, and you guys all band together and watch it.
The Office is coming back too.
What, really?
Mm-hmm. For
the Jim Halbert one, the American one.
Yeah, for one season, like 10 episodes or something. Yeah,
that's what she said. That's all I get from that.
Yeah.
I don't like the American Office. I really don't.
He's not going to be on all the episodes, Michael, but he's going to make cameos basically. Jim, the way it looks, Jim is running the office, and it looks like all the others are back though, which would be good. So
cool. Dexter returned. Did you watch Dexter?
I've never watched Dexter. No?
Dexter was a very cool show. I love that show. They brought that back. Dexter Resurrection or Resurrection or something. Different actor. I'm not too keen on it. I don't like that kind of stuff. I just wish that left it alone. It's not Michael C. Hall that's playing the characters, so it's not Dexter for me. Yeah,
when you change a character mid-show, it's like, what?
But I think they try to tell an origin story of the character from the main show, and it just doesn't work. He looks like him a little bit, but no, not for me. And I don't know what else is coming. Hedge Knight, House of the Dragon, or Game of Thrones, kind of. Hedge Knight is a series that will be coming in 2025, probably in June. That will probably fill the House of the Dragon spot that will take its place back the year after. That one's going to be nothing like House of the Dragon, though. You won't be getting dragons in that one. You won't be getting what should I say? You will be getting Targaryens, and you will be getting conflict, and you will be getting more sword fighting instead of flying dragons and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be interesting. And it's a short story. There's only 3 little books that are written, so it should be like 6 episodes per season, only 3 seasons, and it should all be done. So that should be fun.
Nice.
What's up, Mark Schaefer? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you also.
Yes. Mark, what's up, buddy? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
She says, I will watch the game, but I didn't expect it to be that good following the first season. Yeah. Well, they filmed season 2 and 3 together, I believe, or 1 and 2 together. I'm not sure. It's interesting and it's controversial. Just watch it and let me know what you think when you've watched it.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting.
Definitely. So, yeah, I wrote some goals down for the channels and the business as well, because the business is going to expand next year. So,
okay,
we kind of shrunk the business this year, but we're going to expand it next year. So.
Have you took delivery of the new equipment? No. Okay.
It won't be here till mid-January.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And when we do the prediction video, I'm guessing next week, will you be talking about all the channels there, or will we be holding one back?
We'll be holding one back.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
I might say the goals for the channel, but I'm not going to promote the channel.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Makes total sense.
I want that channel to grow organically. I've seen what this type of channel can do organically. Yeah. I mean, I've just in the last 3 weeks, I've watched one channel go from about 50 subscribers to over 1,000 already, and they've put 4 videos out.
Okay.
Yeah. So
interesting. Well, I want to pose to the 3 people watching. Like, me and Charles are talking about other channels, and some are secret, some are not. If you scroll through the video, you'll hear me mention all of mine. But the Horseman isn't going away. Don't ever think that is. We're still going to be here. In fact, I think it's okay to say this, but me and Charles have been talking privately about potentially maybe seeing our faces twice a week. You might see us midweek and then again on Friday for After Dark, Horseman After Dark, where I can bring 4 beers to the live stream. We can have a conversation like this where it's not structured. There's no real plan. As you can tell, we've been going for nearly 2 hours. I don't feel like there's been a dormant part of the live stream at any point. I don't feel like I've been searching for something to talk about at any point. So I thought we could do these more often. And the more we, Jeremy has said he's going to come back and talk with us more often and wants to hang out more now that life's a little bit easier for him. Randy, we hope and pray that he'll be able to join us again after his sabbatical of not working 17 jobs in 24 hours, because that's what he does. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen actual video evidence of the man tending to Santa's needs.
Yep.
Like, yeah. So, Randy will return in the new year, hopefully. And what do you guys watching us, because the 3-4 people are here, you're the loyal Horseman fans, because there are other live streams going on right now. Yep. And you're here. What do you guys want to see from us? I know we've said about a Temu box. I'm definitely down to do it. I know I abandoned all of YouTube for December, so I didn't do a Temu box. I think we should do a Temu box in the new year and open it to anybody in the chat if they want to join. It doesn't cost anything. What do you guys want to see from us? What do you want to see from the Horseman in 2025? What do you want to see us do?
Exactly. And like he said, we've been talking about doing maybe 2, doing one maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Probably Wednesday would be best.
A more structured 1 hour live stream with a topic and a content, and
maybe a guest, and then Friday night just off the cuff, talk about what comes up, talk about what's happened that week, whatever, shoot the shit basically.
Yeah, just absolutely just shoot the shit. Yeah, people can come and join us if they want, hang out, drink on stream, whatever. That's what I'm doing on the Friday nights from now on.
Yeah. I'm drinking apple juice.
I don't believe you. I've seen the photograph you sent.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
Oh, luau. I know I'm like 5'3" and I'm ginger, and that kind of does it for you, you know, the ginger midgets. But come on, dude.
I can make some calls, but I don't know if I can set that up that quick.
Oh my god! You just got to give him that hot tour and spit on that thing, you know.
I guess.
Have you heard the controversy with that girl?
No.
You don't know what happened, bro?
Did she spit on it?
Had to ask. No, bro. She sold a shitload of meme tokens in the NFT space, in the world of like meme tokens, and then pulled the rug from underneath everybody on the sale day. And then there was an X call going on. People were talking about it in a call on X, and she was listening in, and she goes, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to bed now. See you later," and then hung up, and no one's heard from her for 2 weeks. I'm like, oh, that was the quickest shot to fame.
Yeah, she made millions off of that thing.
Yeah, she is in deep trouble. Yeah, she is in deep trouble. She could end up going to jail for it. Genuinely, could end up going to jail for scamming her.
That's crazy.
It's insane what's been going on. She says she has nothing to do with it, and that the people pulled the rug from under her eyes. But I'm sure she made a shitload of money from selling before anyone else got hold of it.
Oh yeah. I still see that stuff in like the events that we go to, people making it on t-shirts and hats and coasters and cups, and it's just like, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And people are buying it.
She sold, I think it was the Hawk tour, the Hawk coin or something. She sold it. But that just goes to show what the world has made people celebrities from this year. That's why I want to do that video with you maybe sometime this week, where we can react to the top 12 moments of 2024. I think it just picks one moment from each month as you go through the year. It gets a little bit politically heavy towards the end of the year, but that's going to happen in the world's biggest political campaign in history. So, Yeah, I'm still
upset about the upset, but it's all right. I thought me and Kamala were tied. I thought we had it.
Yeah, well, I lined up at the Mexican border, but there was like 17 people before me, and then the lines closed for voting, so I couldn't get in and do it, but I tried. Yeah. There were 17 people before me, so.
I just hope. Did you hear that actually Joe Biden pardoned Lee Harvey Oswald the other day? Yeah.
I don't know to believe you or not. Because he could have done that. That wouldn't cross my mind.
So you know who Lee Harvey Oswald is, right? He's the one that shot Kennedy.
Okay.
Shot Kennedy. Whichever way you look at it in the world. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The joke is, Joe Biden wrote like 1,500 pardons or something. And murderers and everything else. They're not on death row anymore and all this and that. And, I
thought he just pardoned the turkey and that was it.
Oh, no.
Do you know what made me laugh? Was I watched his Christmas message video. He's not even in it. Did you watch that shit?
Yeah.
That could have been made by AI, bro. I could have made that video with AI.
It probably was.
You've got a good point. Maybe he's already just like croaked it and they just don't want to admit it. But I don't want it to go too political, but
it probably was.
Why was the guy not even in it? And then I read Trump's message and it was all like, I want to wish a Merry Christmas to the extreme far leftist group. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, he said some things this week. It's just like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, some of the stuff. Yeah. Apparently, you're claiming Greenland, and then Greenland have said they're not for sale.
We're gonna take Panama Canal back and make Canada the 51st state. So,
and yeah, apparently Greenland is like 4 times bigger than the entire United States combined.
It's huge. But
it's all ice, and then what I'm like for people that want to go to a place with ice, and he's the guy that wants to build a wall. So I'm seeing it in my head that this is the reef personification of George R.R. Martin in the body of Donald Trump. So is Donald Trump going to build the ice wall in Greenland?
I just want to get a dragon. That's all I want.
we had that. Nobody voted for her. Kamala. Kamala. I don't know. We went up in viewers. Maybe that was a good joke.
Maybe
we went up in viewers.
But no, I would love to do that video. Pick one moment from each month and kind of just analyze it. You know, it'd be fun.
There's already videos out there. I could literally just bring up backstage. We could record and just react to the 12 best moments of the year.
Yeah. What is one thing from this past year that you would change? Either in your personal life, if you want to talk about it, or just in the world in general.
Oh, God. I don't know. That's hard. That's a really, really hard question. Okay. For some reason, I want to think of, I don't know why, but my mind goes to the disaster with Milton. I don't know. I know that hit me quite hard being from all the way over here and seeing the destruction that it left. Maybe just have that go a different path.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe that's too politically correct for me to say.
No.
My mind also goes to slapping Ryan Condal around the face when I read the season 2 script for House of the Dragon, because that shit pissed me off. Maybe that's something I would do. There are certain things that happened this year that I definitely do not regret, and I'm completely happy that I am free of those anchors.
Anchors away, brother. Anchors away.
I don't think 2024 was the year for me to get to America. I think 2023 was a possible chance, but it didn't happen. 2024 was a year that I knew it wasn't going to happen. So I don't know. What would you change in this year? Let me think about it a little bit more, and I'll let you know.
Okay, I think honestly, this is going to be really hard to say, but I would have closed the shop sooner. I wouldn't have held on so long. You know, I held on for 10 years. We had that building for 10 years in the business, and you know, I remember the intro. I waited till May. I waited till May to close it. And, you know, I could have closed it in 2023 because we didn't have any business, you know. But I was holding out hope and trying to make it work. But you know,
I love the labor of love that you closed it with the Big Easy table. I know you closed it with the labor of love there and the familiarity of all that. So that was a nice book note to the story. But yeah, interesting that you would say you would shut the store sooner.
Yeah, I think that's what I would have done, is shut the business down sooner, because it made it harder, because you know, that outlay of money every month.
You still wouldn't choose the Bears to win the Super Bowl?
That's a lost cause. I already know that. So.
Wish I could change my addiction for midget porn. Oh, so much things. Luau, what are you drinking tonight? Jesus.
It's the Luau been hacked. What's going on?
Yeah, it's the Luau been hacked. I should change my addiction to midget porn. Oh, I'm not going to forget these.
No. I think that's what I would have done. I think I would have just closed the shop sooner. Like I said, that was a lot of outlay that was a lot of money that I put out there to store stuff, basically. But you know, but deep down, I wanted it to work and keep working and keep growing, but it just, the market's not there. The market's not there. So, Luau says he does not drink. So there you go.
I do. I'll drink for you, bro. I've got Guinness. I'm drinking.
Yep. Apple
Guinness out of a can. I know if If Mashtag Brady was on here, if anybody knows who that is, then brownie points to you. He's a YouTuber, but he drinks Guinness, and you're supposed to drink it from a pub, from a proper tap. But when you live in the middle of nowhere, you have to get it in a can.
Do your cans over there have the ball inside or no?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Are you into everlasting gobstoppers? I don't follow. That's another Wonka. It's another Wonka thing, right? Are you and Blaze cahooting with each other to play this Wonka game? Everlasting gobstoppers are amazing. I don't know. I would. So I thought about it a little bit more. I probably would have gone to Ireland sooner.
Okay.
I didn't go to Ireland until September.
Yeah.
Because it was a year-long booked plan that I was going to the Ireland Comic-Con. And you know what the worst thing about the weekend was? The Ireland Comic-Con. The best thing about it was just exploring Ireland, exploring a new country, being away, even though it's only over the water a little bit and it's still technically part of the UK. It was somewhere I'd never been before. And it was the whole, Game of Thrones aspect and all that kind of stuff. I think I probably would have gone to Ireland sooner, which then obviously ties into what I want to do in 2025. And I think I've got Germany booked for March. I've got Spain booked for September. And then I want to do, I've seen somebody do a video on YouTube. You've probably seen it, but there's an ice hotel. And I just have to go to that. I don't know why, but I have to. My mind tells me and my body tells me that would be a cool thing to go and see and explore and video. So yeah, there's 3 of the things I want to do in 2025.
Yeah.
Germany, Spain, and the ice hotel at Christmas. Maybe on Christmas Day, I'm thinking I might, because I don't have family, I don't have kids, and I enjoy spending so much time over in Amy and Stephen's and being there. But I also still, and I had the epiphany this year. I don't know if you've ever done that. Have you ever been in a room with people and you're in that room, but you can extract yourself a little bit from that situation and see yourself within that? I don't know. Maybe I'm touching too much grass.
I do that Monday through Friday from 6 to 2:30.
I don't know. This year, I kind of had like a little zonked out moment where I was sat there and I was like, this is my life. I enjoy it so much, but I could do so much better. And Christmas Day, I don't have to be around somebody else's family. I don't have kids. I don't have a wife. I don't have anybody to answer to but myself. So why aren't I, and what is stopping me from being in the most fantastical places on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
So that's where my mind's going.
Yeah.
I want to stay in Christmas Story House on Christmas Eve. Yeah, that would be cool.
That's in, is that Indiana? I may be completely wrong, but I think that's Indiana. I think. I don't know.
I've only seen the film once. I've seen the film once, and then the funniest thing is when he lights the lights, when he plugs the lights in and gets electrocuted. That's probably my funniest moment from the Christmas Vacation.
No, she's talking about a different one.
Oh, there you go. See,
she's talking Christmas Story. Ralphie will shoot your eye out. He asked for a Red Ryder BB gun.
Okay.
The leg lamp that you always see at Christmas time? That's from that movie.
Oh, okay.
The dad gets it.
Okay. Yes, I've just not seen that many movies, I guess. That many Christmas movies. Personally,
I'm not a fan of that movie. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing, like from start to finish. I just could never get into it. I don't know why, and the second one, that's even worse because they made a second one like just a couple years ago. Yeah, it was pretty bad, my opinion.
Yeah, no, it was the other night when I mentioned how I watched Home Alone 2. I went to go watch Martyrs. It's crazy how I got from Martyrs to Home Alone. I don't know how I got there.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, I don't know how I got there, but I wanted to watch Martyrs, and then I found it, but it was subbed. It was French but subbed, and I was like, I don't know if I can watch a horror movie that I have to read.
That's where it came. Martyrs came from France. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe there's an English dubbed one that I need to find, but I don't know what one Jeremy's going on about. If it is the one with the subtitles, because if it is the one with the subtitles, I don't want to watch it because I get myself more invested in a TV show when it has subtitles, which I found out with Squid Game. I watched the Japanese audio with the English subtitles, and it just sounds so much better. And I get into it more because you read every word. If that was a horror film, I don't know. I'd need a spare pair of underpants.
Yeah.
Probably, But I do want to watch Martyrs because I want to know what Jeremy's talking about. Are you still on the Bible?
Do what?
Are you drinking the Bible?
No, I just opened a beer.
Christina Payne, if you rewind, it was mentioned earlier. You know my stance. You know where I stand on it.
Yeah. I saw someone in one of the chats in one of the lives the other day said that Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie; it's a New Year's movie. I don't know. I don't know where the connection is there, but I did see Wednesday that there was shooting at the plaza again. Every year it seems to happen. I don't know why.
I posted that image on my Instagram stories, and it's one of the most engaged stories that I have throughout the year. People that I don't speak to all year will comment on that, going, "It's unbelievable how they've not stopped this yet," and all this kind of stuff. And I don't know if they know what it is, or if they're just playing along with the joke. But yeah, it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting.
Christina's the one that said that it was the New Year's movie.
Oh, I know Bruce Willis came out himself and said it's not a Christmas movie; it's a Bruce Willis movie. But he did say that after a decline in his mental health. So I love the guy, but he doesn't know what he's talking about anyway. So it's fine. He's in the bracket with Biden, Yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, it still is. I will say it's every day, but it's not 12:25. Of course.
Exactly.
It's great to see you here, Christina. How's the Christmas been? I hope the boys have had a great Christmas as well. I know that you do a great job with those. How's the gym going? I know that you're always very gym focused when it gets to the start of the new year. How have you been doing? Have you been keeping it going throughout the year? And I want to send a message out to all Horsemen, if you're watching or listening.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, regardless of whether we speak or not.
Yep.
I love you all. You will always be brothers to me. And yeah, the door's always open. So,
Yeah, exactly. I agree with your words there for sure. Again, whether we talk every day or not, you're still a Horseman. And
you're missed dearly, whether you think it or not. There are times when this stream has been 6-7 people deep on a Tuesday night or a Friday night or whatever it's been, and I do miss those days. But I know life comes first, and I thoroughly enjoy these nights where I get one-on-one with Charles as well. And it's just Horseman. It's just the way it'll be. But there'll always be the Horseman. We're not going to go away.
Nope.
We'll be here.
Even if we completely get out of collecting, we'll still be talking about something.
Of course, yeah.
Just the Horseman didn't start because of collecting; it started because of helping people.
So I was going to say, were we supposed to talk about collecting? Because all I did was talk about Game of Thrones, and maybe that's why everybody left.
I don't know.
I do question these things.
I question a lot of things in life, but then I just look and I'm like, hey, where's the question?
Love you all. If you are here or not, everyone is always appreciated and missed. Completely agree.
Yep. Definitely.
Well, nobody but the luau had anything for content for us. So unless you want to do midget porn, we're going to have to ask again.
Yep. I'll see.
I'm down, but yeah.
I'm sure we can look some up, stream it.
I don't need to look any up. I've got links.
Oh, you got links? Okay, cool.
Yeah, the luau keeps
Title
me fresh.
though, or is it?
He usually sends a new one every week, so
Okay. Is that part of Patreon?
no, this is separate.
Nice, nice.
You know, the Wonka stuff. There is a reason why he's got a sticker with the Wonka stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
The Oompa Loompas.
Yeah, the Oompa Loompas. Yeah. Everyone thinks it's all for their comedic value, but it's not. It's for his.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. That's a great one. The pineapple tiki.
Yeah.
I know I've got a shirt coming. I can't wait for it. Dead Zone Collectibles, or Dead Zone Citizen Collectibles. It's that one of those two. I got a Studio T from the Luau, so that'll be coming. That'll be a great collectible thing to have.
Let's see.
Oh, Charles is on the lookout for stuff. While he's doing that, I will promote my ongoing sale. If anybody is interested in a Matt Smith signed Daemon Targaryen Funko Pop, Funko exclusive, autographed and verified by COA, please reach out. I will send it in the hard stack. Oh, is that the Luau box?
No.
Oh.
This is a pickup from Pristine Auction.
Pristine Auctions, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that mentioned a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
They had some Hikari dolls. Was that the same site or was that a different site?
No. This is all autograph stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's the autograph stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's in bad shape.
Really?
Yeah, it's wow. So, Jason Mask,
Oh, yeah.
Ari Lyman, Jason #1.
Oh, yeah, that is a little bit bent up, it looks like.
It's bent up. It's even got the straps to put it on, you know.
Shout out to Patrick from Pops and Props. He makes those.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
So I'll have to figure something out. You know.
Oh, there you go. It's maybe just warped itself.
Yeah, it's a cheap plastic mask is what it is. It's not like the hard material that I figured it would be because you really can't see.
And do you have certification with that signature?
Yeah, there is. It's Beckett witnessed.
Okay.
Oh, there's a little sticker right there.
Okay. Nice. And that's from the website Pristine
Auction. Yep. We have another box we'll be opening up next year for sure with 2 items in it that one of them, I don't know, I bid on it not thinking I'd win it, and then I got the notification that I won it. So it's, it is what it is on that piece, but the other piece I am totally stoked for. So,
okay. Interesting.
It'll go with something that we got back here already that's very near and dear to my heart. So
I'm loving the new camera angle. I can see the vision of where things will go on the wall that is of clear space.
Yeah.
I can definitely see what you're going to be doing. Mm-hmm. I like it. The fridge still work?
Huh?
Does the fridge still work with the lights or?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Does it still work as a fridge if you were to plug it in? No.
No, it does not. No. When I bought it, I knew that.
Okay. Yeah, it was just a display case.
Yep. I actually won it at an auction for $25 when I went to pick it up. The auctioneer's like, "Oh, you won that?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Take it." I said, "I owe you $25 for it." He's like, "Not worried about it." I used to work for him on Fridays and Saturdays. So he's like, I don't care, man. I'm like, well, if you ever want to crush another one. So, but yeah.
I can imagine one on the other side.
But yeah. So we got plenty of stuff, plenty of stuff to open. And again, we'll be dropping that luau video Sunday for sure. I feel very bad about it because it's been here a while, and I've just been so busy. And
you had a week of hell, like the week before Christmas, where you were literally dying. Yeah. So, you know, and it's not like you to be on your back, not able to go to work and stuff like that. And that's what it was, you know.
Yeah, I was off for a week, so yeah, and I'm still fighting it. You know, I woke up this morning with no voice. I'm starting to lose it again tonight.
Well, that's because we've been going for 2 hours and 10 minutes.
But no, I'm fighting through it. It's the way I do my life. So, but no, well, I'm about ready to get out of here. I don't know about you.
I'm good, yeah.
What do we got? What do you got coming up? Anything?
Nothing actually planned. Nothing. Like, I want to give people information on. All I would ask is please go subscribe to Wrestle Realm over on YouTube. That is my wrestling centric channel where I will be facing and focusing most of my time and effort in 2025. The Game of Thrones lives will be returning on this channel. There will be one live a week at some point in that week, so stay tuned. We'll work with Charles to get the best day of the week together, because I know that we are planning on maybe doing a second Horseman live as well that week, so I'm probably going to have that on a different day to the Game of Thrones stuff. The Game of Thrones stuff is going to be super easy for me, but I also want to have fun with it, so I'm going to switch it up sometimes. I have all of the stuff like laid out on slideshows, like it's pretty much done, so I can run through them. But I also don't want to just run through them because I feel like the content deserves my complete and utter effort and not just I'm just going through it for the sake of going through it, because I don't want to do that to my favorite show in the world. And I've let a lot of people down the last month, but my mental health came first. I've expected people to just take a pause on the Game of Thrones watching and viewing. If they have, they have. If they haven't, they haven't. There's nothing I can do about that. But I'm going to continue from where I left off, which will be season 2, episode 3, and we'll be going from there. I know that's where Charles stopped as well, and we'll be continuing with that. So that's going to be continuing in 2025 as of the first couple of weeks of January on the Ryan Milky 14 channel. The Wrestle Realm channel will be going hard, though. I mean it. I'm going hard. Expect live streams and expect breakdowns and thoughts and quick 3, 4, 5 minute videos, just because I just want to say something about a wrestler that week and get it out there and it's done. And I don't have to just sit here and worry about it. I did comment at the top of this live stream with my movie channel, Ryan Milky's Marvelous Movies or whatever it's called. I've been in contact with my editor again, who edited the video that's currently on that channel where I watched the Toy Story movie. We've been in contact again, and he's willing to do some more edits for me, so we're going to be doing that again. Just expect one video a month on any channel that isn't the wrestling channel and the Ryan Milky channel. And, that's about it. The GoPro channel will grow as the year grows out, because I have my holiday booked for September. So as we get to that's when that will all work. But just know that I have been using ChatGPT I've already recorded my intro for my series of vlogs for my Spain trip, and it's very fun and it's very interesting. A little sneak peek. I was washing the dishes in the kitchen. I look to the side and I see my bags are packed for the holiday, and then we instantly transition to some cool travel montage for the travel. So I've already filmed all that, and I'm not going on holiday till September. So yeah, ChatGPT has been my friend, and I'm building out more content as we go forward. What about you, Charles? Anything that you want to share that we've got coming up this week? We're going to go live next week. Do you want me to host that on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, that's fine. It'll work.
So we'll go live again next Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Got the luau video coming out Sunday. I think, like you said, we'll probably premiere at like 8 o'clock, right before the luau goes live at 8:30. We can do that Central Time. We'll get that done. We've got a couple other videos that we might put up this coming week. We might wait till next year to start fresh for next year. Just depends on the weather and everything else. Our new project, we have been dropping shorts on that video on that channel. They're getting 500 to 600 views, which for me I think is awesome. With no other promotion than that, it's starting to grow. So the main part of that channel won't be here for about another 3-4 weeks, but we are going to be putting content on that new channel. And again, if you're interested in the channel, we'll let you know. Just message us, but we're not going to really promote it throughout the collecting world because it's nothing to do with collecting.
Yeah,
nothing. And again, I've seen these type of channels that we're going to try grow organically by themselves from 50 to over 1,000 in 3 weeks. And they're putting out the same caliber of videos that we can put out. So they're just daily vlogs of what they're doing. So I'm not going to say we're going to do daily vlogs, but yeah, we'll be putting a couple videos out a week on that channel. Let's Chat with Veterans. I don't know if we're going to go live next Tuesday night or not. Would it be in New Year's Eve? I don't know what Big Easy's plans are. But if we do, we'll probably do the, our goals for next year after that one.
Well, why don't we just invite Big Easy to the Horseman New Year's Eve live, and we do a 45-minute Let's Chat segment?
Yeah, we can.
Just do that. We'll go if we're going to go live anyway for New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Then we could invite Big Easy at 8 p.m.
Yep.
I don't know how long we'll be on, but
yep.
I'll be. It's a hard night for me every year because I do it twice. I do it at midnight and then 6 hours later for America. So it's hard work for me. Yep. To stay semi-sober for 6 straight hours.
So that's basically what we got going. We do
2025 is going to be the year that the giveaway will be given away as well for the Let's Chat.
Yep.
So
yeah, Let's Chat. The 500 subscriber giveaway will be done in 2025, God willing. And
it will.
We've got some fun. I've got some fun stuff hopefully lined up for that channel as well. A little bit different stuff.
Yeah, same.
Spoiler alert: we are changing what T-shirt companies we use next year. We found another company that supports the military and military charities and military organizations, and we're going to try them out.
And the production value is going through the roof regarding Let's Chat as of January. You'll notice a big difference with the layouts and all sorts of stuff. So,
yeah. So. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun year. I can't wait. I've set goals for every channel. I've set goals for personal growth. I've set goals for the business. Are those goals obtainable? I think so. I really do. My head's in a lot better space right now than it has been the last couple months. I'll totally honest with you. I have not been in my own head, or I've been in my own head, I should say, I guess, with stuff. And that's why we haven't been putting the content out like we were. So, but we're going to get that changed. Because if I'm going to have all this equipment sitting here and all this sitting behind me, I'm going to do something with it, or it's going to go. And I'm not ready to get rid of it yet.
Yeah, and that means the Horseman streams are just going to get better for you guys because, Charles and I are going to have fresh, new perspective or content and ideas to talk about and to discuss with each other and stuff that we've been doing throughout the weeks.
Yep.
And it's going to be interesting. So if you're down and you're wanting to know what's going on in the lives of the Horsemen, then stay tuned.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Charles, subscribe to me, hit the like button on the stream, share this with a friend, let them know the Horsemen are still here. 2025, that's right, we are still here. In 2025.
No matter what anybody says, the Horsemen are not going anywhere.
No, we live long forever. And we do that and we salute.
We're like Star Wars, live long and prosper.
Yeah. There you go.
Nanu nanu.
Nanu nanu.
That was like 4 different shows and movies all in one right there.
And it was the luau outro.
Yeah, there you go. So, but yeah, I appreciate everyone for being here. There's been so many people here. Thank you so much for giving us your time on this Friday night. You could be anywhere, but thanks for hanging out with us. And like we said, stay tuned for Tuesday night. My video will be dropping Sunday night, premiere at 8 o'clock. That's what I'm doing. I've already wrote it down. We're going to do that.
And we'll be live again Tuesday on my channel.
Yep.
We'll be giving you our goals for the new year.
Yeah. What our goals will be, we'll write them down. And
anyone wants to join us, you're welcome. Reach out. We'll give you the link. Come share a drink. Welcome the new year in.
Definitely.
You're more than welcome.
So, guys, I appreciate it. And again, any horseman out there, you're always a brother. You're always in our hearts, in our thoughts and prayers, whether we talk to you or not. Yeah, you're here. You're a horseman for life. Unless you kill somebody, then we'll help you bury the body too. So, yeah, that's the way it is. But you're not using my shovel. So, but anyways, guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.
See ya.